Today I'm starting a Madden 25 Express franchise with my Tennessee Titans, and this series doesn't stop until we win the first Super Bowl in team history. But first, I'd like to thank the EA Creator Network for making this all possible by allowing me to capture early footage of the game. So here's our initial Titans roster that we inherit, beginning as an 81 overall team, 80 offense and 83 defense. This is definitely not the Titans offense that we're used to seeing. Pretty big change, at the running back position. But the future of this franchise really lies on the shoulders of William Levis here. Unfortunately, only starts at a 72 overall, but he's just a second-year player. He has some good traits mixed in there, so there is potential with Will. Now, I do have to say, as a disclaimer, I'm playing an early build of the game, so everything you see today, including the player and team ratings, are subject to change, but at least Will has what's probably the best wide receiver room to throw to in team history. I mean, even without Derrick Henry, the running back room has a nice 1-2 punch, and the O-line's much better than what it was last year. But the success in the trenches here really are going to depend on how Peter Skoronski and our first round pick JC Latham can progress. Now moving on to defense is also an interesting group, because actually it might be the best secondary in team history. I mean, not gonna lie, L'Jarius Sneed was a pretty big pickup. If T'Vondre Sweat can progress into some sort of superstar alongside Jeffrey Simmons, this D-line could become nasty. Linebacker definitely the weak link of the defense, but not completely terrible. Not to mention, we have the greatest punter in the history of football. Now, in this Express franchise series, we are going to be playing a few games throughout each regular season, and once we actually make the playoffs, we're going to play each game to try and make a run at the Lombardi, and each episode will contain a full season until we actually win a trophy. And we probably won't make any moves here at the beginning, because I want to see how the true 2024 Tennessee Titans will fare. Then I'll start cooking in the offseason. Now, what I am going to go and take my time to do is take part in this training camp. You can get some pretty freaking big upgrades. See if we can get Calvin Ridley upgraded. My first drill to franchise and actually somehow got gold. Now, let's see if that actually got us an upgrade. We did get an extra skill point. So I told you guys, it's so important to try and complete the training camp. We haven't even played a preseason game yet. We're already improving our team. Man, that's a pretty big upgrade for just completing training camp. Let's see if we can improve Will a little bit. Got to admit, I suck at this target passing, so I've got to lock the frick in. Actually hit 2 at a time. That's huge. Yo, at least that last rep got me bronze. No skill point, but did get some XP. Ooh, so you can't do multiple drills with the same player. Let's see if we can get Tajee Spears up to an 80 overall. At least I think we're off to a decent start. We're gonna get some extra points if I celebrate into the end zone. This is so much easier than the quarterback target passing. We actually broke 130,000 points. Surely there's gotta be a skill point upgrade for Tajee. Dude, training camp is such a massive dub. Throw up to silver with Malik Willis in this pocket presence drill. I don't know if we got gold in us. We got gold. That's crazy. At least the backup QB got a skill point. Let me try and get Traylon Burks upgraded. That's a dot. Oh my gosh, that was almost another dot. I don't think we're gonna get gold, unfortunately. Oh, that DB's clamping us. Got silver. Yo, at least still good enough for a skill point. Oh, we could even try and upgrade our young rookie tackle. Not gonna lie, not really sure what I'm doing here, but I'm not here for a good time, here for an interesting time. I think I just knocked the balls away from my quarterback. Don't let the balls hit Will. Oh no, ball coming in hot. We got it. I'm not gonna lie. I am locked the frick in right now. So many balls flying towards my quarterback right now. Get the ball, JC. Oh no. Dude, this is stressful. Come on. Knock the balls away. Knock the balls away. Getting so close to accidentally hitting my own quarterback. If I get in that red spot, everything's ruined. I got gold. I got gold. Let's go. How in the world did that happen? We're going to have a 99 rated team at the end of training camp. Well, I want Jeff Simmons to get better. Obviously, I got to sack the quarterback. I have like 20 seconds to do so. And these things are getting in my way. Jeff, please, we have 10 seconds, brother. Come on. Okay, whoa. Just get to the quarterback. Get to the quarterback. We missed the multiplier, but don't care. Locked in right now, boys. Can't fail. Too close to the quarterback. Get past one more. Almost went out of bounds. Got the big hit. If we get one more, that's another gold. Kind of struggling, though. Come on, Jeff. One more man to beat. Get past him. Come on. Shed the block. Not good. Not good. Come on. Let's go. Will Levis goes down. Another gold medal in the bank. And we get another upgrade. With a tackling drill that I'll probably give to to Harold Landry. Not gonna lie, tackling an open space is not necessarily my forte. Honestly, we're gonna be lucky to get silver. Yo, that's crazy, but I'll take it. Oh no, that ruins it all. I'm so sad. Oh, that's so sad. Hey, we got silver. Oh, we were super far away. Yeah, well, that's like what half the reps looked like. At least I still got silver, so maybe that means we got another skill point. Let's go. Oh, now we try and upgrade L'Jarius Sneed. Got a pick, so we got ourselves bronze. We need silver, though. Let's go. That should be silver. Let's go. Are we going to get gold? Okay, so, like, I don't think gold's in our future, unfortunately. Yeah, at least we got silver. Another skill point. Now that same drill, but in the red zone, and I guess we'll use the youngster Roger McCreary. What a start. Roger McCreary's the best cornerback of all time. 3 picks in 3 plays. No way he caught that. That's so unfortunate. I mean, we got off to such a solid start, we actually did get gold. I mean, I actually can't believe how many skill points we've got. Now trying to upgrade our kicker and punter, hitting that target's freaking impossible. Like, these training camp drills are actually so much fun to do, at least for the first time. Not gold, but we'll take silver. More skill points. Not gonna lie, I'm not really the best at cough and corner punts, so hopefully they'll take a bounce in here. And think they do? Well, unfortunately, I'm not a good punter. But training camp literally just gave us so many skill points to improve our team with. Gotta make sure I pay attention to our messages throughout the season because my GM's trying to get me to trade for Mekhi Becton. He's a 75 overall, but I don't think we need him. Let's finally play ourselves a preseason game. We got the dub. Now, I am gonna try and pay attention to all the storylines this first season. First thing's a message from our offensive coordinator. We gotta get ready for position battles. Our first press conference as the head coach of my Tennessee Titans. It's the proud moment right here. You should be having a left-end position battle. Which stat will determine the winner? Probably most sacks or most tackles for loss. Perfect, we'll check back in a few weeks. Quick question about Daniel Brunskill. What do you have him working on in training camp? Need up that impact blocking. Fans will be excited to hear that. So my lineman's been working all camp and received a +2 to impact block. Like I told you guys, it is so important that you do all these storylines, all these press conferences if you want your team to be upgraded to the max. Well, now we're going into a conversation at practice. Jeff Simmons wants us to be honest with him. Dude, I just want him to be more of a leader. Feels like he can trust me, so he's gonna take our advice. Changes his personality trait. I'm not gonna lie, like these scenarios are actually pretty dope. What are the odds we go undefeated in the preseason? 0%. Hopefully we can bounce back with a win against the Saints. So our defensive coordinators wonder if I'm ready for the team culture speech. I'm ready, Aaron. This morning I want to talk to you about our team culture. Our culture defines how we play every single week. Oh, look at Will in the meeting. What culture do you want us to embrace? Ooh, it's tough. I want us. Oh, what do I want to upgrade to? It's so fast. I want to be physical, play with toughness, hit hard on defense, and tackle better than anybody else. An offense will break tackles and push opponents with their offensive line. So I'm talking about. We love it, Will. My gosh, every player on their team will receive a +3 boost for the entire season in tackling on defense and run blocking / breaking tackles on offense. Again, do your press conferences, do your team meetings. Doesn't surprise me that Sebastian won the position battle. We earned some trust. Dude, I think our team might be all 100 rated at this point. Unfortunately, though, bad news, we do have to go and cut 22 players. Unfortunately, Ty will be our last cut. Like, there's no point to have 2 active punters on the roster. So it's officially time for the start of a brand new season. We will be playing week 1 against the Bears. We have a lot of stuff to take care of first. I'm going to be kind of conservative and say our objective is to win 7 wins. Coach, going into the season, what area of the team are you worried about the most? Ooh, that's a tough one. Probably our defense, potentially. Lost quite a bit from the front 7. So if the defense is weaker, what part of the offense is the strongest? That's 100% going to be the passing attack with all the good receivers we have. Now, I don't want to be more specific. Actually, JK, 100% wide receivers. Now, what would a successful season look like statistically? Asking a lot of questions, huh? That's a tough one. 4,000 passing yards. We're aiming for the moon. Oh no, what happens if we break this promise? Because 4,000 yards is a lot, dude. But with that, it is finally time to jump into my first game of Madden 25. Hopefully we can start this season off 1-0. We gotta take down first round pick Caleb Williams. Oh, I completely forgot there's a brand new kicking meter, kind of like college football 25, and we have the new kickoff rules here. So hopefully we don't allow a lot of kick returns for a touchdown. It's going to be interesting to see if it's harder or easier to return kicks in the game now. 76 overall rookie Caleb Williams. Hopefully he doesn't have a historic NFL debut. I mean, this is another offense that has a lot of weapons. We have to be careful. They run the ball with D Swift first play. Quick pass. Oh, that's 3rd and inches. 3 and out to start this season would be massive. What a statement that would be against a really good offense. Play action pass. We got to Caleb Williams. 4th and inches. 3 and out. This, my friends, is a new era of Tennessee Titan football. Oh, we really need this guy to have a big season and start progressing and get up there towards like an 80 overall at least. Start off with a quick little Tony Pollard run for 2. Wide open Chigakonkwo for the first down. Play action. Another just wide open receiver. Tyler Boyd for 5. Failing to practice impulse control as we go hurry up. Little toss play. Good thing oh, never mind. So first time going 5 wide this season. Maybe look for somebody underneath here. Get that in there. Oh my gosh, that should have been a first. Fortunately, we also have to punt. Fumble, get the ball. Get the ball, please. Let's go. What a play. Oh my gosh, dude, 29, who is that? That's Brownlee Jr., the cornerback out of Louisville. Oh my gosh, that might be one of the best individual plays, dude, I've ever seen. Runs down there, big hit, forces a fumble, and while he's on the ground, recovers it on his own. Dude, that has to be one to run through a freaking wall. Gotta make the most of it. Got to. And we just don't. Let's get Tajay Spears his first carry of the season. Big game. That's why Titans fans love them some Tajay. Got to punch this in. D-Hop, easiest touchdown you'll see all season. And people say he's washed. Now, unfortunately, the Bears have the ball in plus territory. Hopefully, we can keep them from tying things up. At this rate, though, it's not looking good. That's the end of 1. I gotta say, it's been a pretty good start. Hopefully, we can hold on for another 3 quarters, though. Come on, get to the quarterback, please. How's he complete that? Oh, that's enough for the first. Come on, come back to it. That should have been a pick. Handoff up the middle. DeAndre Swift going nowhere. Massive hit there from 34. Big play. Time to get off the field here and let the Bears settle for 3. Absolutely nothing deep here. Make him run. Come on. Big hit him. Make him fumble. Caleb hangs on to it, but the Bears are going to be held to a field goal. Little jet toss action here to DeAndre Hopkins for 4. Hiding out in the backfield. That's Nick Vannett, by the way. Chick makes a nice little grab, makes a 3rd and manageable at least. Calvin Ridley, please, 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 please. Bang. Dot. Now let's make this a 2-possession game here. Okay, what's the flag for? Is it like offside or something? Should have just thrown it deep. Calvin Ridley hangs on. Right, that's a pretty big hit. D-Hop over the middle. D-Hop, 2nd touchdown of the half. Who in the world said he's washed? Oh no. We want to definitely keep the Bears out of the end zone here. Well, just like that, they have the ball within the 30. Come on, get to the quarterback. Please, please, take him down. Thank God. He honestly might be knocked out of field goal range here. I'm going to continue to bring pressure, even though it's 5 wide. Don't really like this. Pick! Oh my gosh! Don't get beat deep here. You know what? I'll have to settle for a field goal. I mean, it's better than a touchdown. Now, what are the odds I could actually get into field goal range here in 17 seconds? I mean, we'll take some free yards here from Shig. Come on. Make the grab. Get down. Timeout. What a drive. Literally perfect execution. That, once again, puts us up by 2 possessions going into half. I have to say, that was a pretty clean half of football from yours truly. And yes, for those wondering, game difficulty is set to all Madden because I want it to be the toughest challenge possible. It's our first kick return of the year. And for a second, I thought we were about to get our first special teams touchdown of the year. Unfortunately, we might be going 3 and out here. Now, if Tajay Spears has anything to say about it, first down. That's why he's so dangerous. No, Will Levis has a little speed too. The block on the outside. Dude, that's a big run. D-Hop on the comeback. Beautiful route. Beautiful ball placement. Pick up this centimeter with Tony P all day. Like what the defense is giving us is Calvin Ridley, who I thought for a second might get his way in the end zone. Oh no. 4th and 1. Oh, we got to bring in the ever so reliable Tajay Spears. Oh no, oh no, oh no, nightmare. All right, keep moving forward, try to force a safety. I mean, not quite, but close. Oh, that's just not what we're looking for. That's just not good. We might be getting off the field though. 4th and inches, they're going for it. If we get the stop here, dudes, it actually might be the game. Surely they run it, they don't actually. That's a stop. That's a stop. Going nowhere. Questionable decision from the young rookie quarterback. That, my friends, is what you call growing pains. You shouldn't be throwing the ball there. Will Levis is hyped up. I'm hyped up. Calvin Ridley goes up, makes a big catch. Chigakonkwo. Ooh, I thought he was going to get in. Last time we were here, bad things happened. Not this time, though, because Will Levis is going to use his legs, as that's going to do it with a 27-13 final. That means a 1-0 start to the season. Hopefully, we can make it 2-0 next week. Have a press conference first. How do I feel about the season opener result? Very happy, but who deserves the most credit? Honestly, probably the defense. But who got the game ball? That's interesting. I'm sure it's going to give them some sort of boost. Now, I'm going to be strategic. Who needs the biggest boost? Probably our linebacker core. Line straight through the skin of my teeth. That's exactly what we wanted. Now, let's see if we have what it takes to beat Aaron Rodgers and the Jets here at home. Not quite. On top of that bad news, we have 24 players ready to negotiate their contracts. Honestly, like, we have 71 mil available for next year. I think we need to re-sign D-Hop, although he has zero interest in returning. I don't want to give him anything more than a 2-year deal, though. Like, I just don't know if he's going to accept this. Oh no, he rejected immediately. Now, I do want Caleb Farley to come back, maybe on a 3-year deal. I mean, he's a good special teams player and a cornerback number 4. He didn't make a fuss about it. Now, honestly, I don't think I'm gonna give Tyler Boyd any money. Like, he's about to be 30, so he's probably gonna go down in overall. Probably definitely need to draft a receiver in the upcoming draft, though. Now, Jack Gibbons, I would like to re-sign, and he's happy to stay. Now, Elijah Molden, like, I'll just give you a base offer, but I'm just not gonna give you way too much. He kind of likes it, but kind of don't, so maybe we'll revisit it later. Now, Dylan Raduns, he does want to return, and like, it doesn't hurt to have good quality depth at offensive line, so we'll give him, you know what, even a 3-year deal. He's happy to take it. Oh, we absolutely have to bring back Ryan Stonehouse. We wouldn't be the Tennessee Titans without Ryan. You know what, dude? I'm gonna give you a 7-year deal. I want you to be a Titan for life. And he came back with code for I want more money. Time to focus on a little scouting here. In the West, we're gonna focus on defensive end, I believe. In the Central, we'll go with outside linebacker. Unfortunately, like, none of the things we need to line up are lining up, so I'm kind of just taking guesses. Well, here in the Northeast, I think I'm actually going to scout running backs, although we really don't need them. There's just a lot of running backs in this region. Unfortunately, just none of the stars really align for us here. Let's see now if we can avenge last week's loss against the Jets and beat Aaron Rodgers' former team, and we won somehow. So I can actually attempt to re-sign D-Hop. I think I'm just going to have to give him a lot of money, and unfortunately, his overall is probably going to dip quite a bit too. He's being stingy. I probably could get him cheaper in actual free agency. Aw, this makes me so happy. Ooh, so let's talk about Will Levis and the way he's played up to this point. In your opinion, what has he done well so far this season? Interesting question. Honestly, don't know. I'm gonna say he's done a good job of avoiding turnovers. He's been impressive as far as that stat goes, says the reporter. Who deserves credit for how he's played so far? Dude, Will himself. I'll say offensive line because they're the ones that need the biggest boost. And look at that. The entire offensive line gets a 1000 XP boost. I mean, the team just a few weeks in has already improved up to an 82, then 81 offense and 84 defense. I mean, statistically, Will's kind of off to a slow start, only 3 touchdown passes, but like I said, dude, he's been efficient. You haven't really ran the ball too effective either. And our receivers' productions are about as even as it possibly could be. Honestly, I'd be shocked if we beat the Dolphins 2 consecutive seasons in Miami. We did get the win. Dude, we're off to a pretty good freaking start here. But unfortunately, the rest of our schedule is pretty gosh dang tough. Our OC's hitting us up about something here. Devondre Sweat and Quentin Bohanna's having a big charity event for My Cause, My Cleats. Dude, I have to choose? I mean, it's gotta be the Devondre Sweat event. Why can't I go to both? Oh gosh, immediately Devondre Sweat's texted me back about it. Oh no, he said if you made an appearance, we would have raised significantly more money. I thought I went. He wanted to see your intensity and how you cared about the team, not me. I'm gonna try to give him the best answer possible so he doesn't hate me. Now you should know that's not who I am, coach. I expected more out of you. This isn't good. I don't know what I did wrong. So the first mock draft of the season's out. I'm super interested to see who they got us drafting. Wouldn't pick until 26. They have us getting a receiver out of Auburn. Now, as mentioned already today, like, we could use a solid receiver, but there's a lot of scouting left to do on Toby. I think we're about to have ourselves an intensive team meeting. Big week this week. You know we're facing the Colts. Ryan Clark predicted they would win this week because they have the edge at quarterback. How do we prove him wrong this week? Well, Will, why don't you play better then? Gotta throw more touchdown passes than Anthony Richardson. Come on, Will. Will loves a challenge. So with that, I really hope we beat the Colts. Will Levis has more passing touchdowns than Anthony Richardson. We lost by a single point. That's so unfortunate. And he failed. For some reason, man, like, even though he had 3 touchdowns on the ground, we're just, like, not able to run the ball at all. Oh, Will's not happy to lose. He's frustrated he didn't outplay Anthony Richardson. Oh, no. Is his morale gonna go down? This is, like, not the time of the season we need that. Gosh, the media's working me overtime this week. Ooh, Coach, the fans are curious about the upcoming trade deadline. Do you have any plans to upgrade the roster? That's tough. You know what? Let's make a move. Why not? I'm a hype beast. Now I promised my fans, and they're happy to hear I'm being aggressive, so if I don't make a move, they're probably going to be mad at me. Oh gosh, now my OC's in on it. What position group are we looking to trade for before the deadline? Probably defense, one of the linebacker positions, maybe defensive end. So now apparently I have to go and trade for an 80 overall linebacker. And if we do, we'll earn plus 10 to morale and 7 staff points, but it has to be an 82 overall. So should I just go ahead and do it, get it over with? Maybe see if there's some good linebackers out there on the trade block. Oh gosh. Unfortunately, not a lot of available talent. I mean, there's not many 82 overall outside linebackers in the league in general. There's literally like only one guy that makes any sense at all. That would be Alex Highsmith, but like I don't know if this is even possible. I mean, we could send 75 overall Arden Key the other way. They also need quarterback. How funny would it be if they would take Mason Rudolph back? We really don't have anything else we can trade away unless I do trade away Sebastian Joseph Day, who hasn't done too much for us this season. I don't want to have to trade away any draft picks, and I don't even know if this would be close, but we're going to submit it. Not close at all. Oh, dude, this might be a GG. Unless they'll take like a 3rd round pick from 2026. Like, is this enough? No. Again, there's just like nobody in that overall range that really makes any sense for us. Unless what we ended up doing was just getting like a half a year rental. We have some potential here. I know Arden Key has some years left on his contract, but I feel like we could do better in free agency if we had to replace him. So from here, I don't mind throwing in like a 6th round pick from 2026. We got our guy. Now hopefully our fans will be happy with me. I mean, technically we're now up to an 82 overall with an 85 defense. We'd like to get your take on how successful your play calling's been this season. Let's focus on offense. Asking specifically about how often your team converts red zone trips. Analytics tell us that a good team converts at least 50% of red zone trips into touchdowns. Is your team higher or lower than that? I think higher? I don't know. You're stressing me out. I'm wrong. Maybe you should give me more time to answer the question. I'm gonna take my anger out and beat the Bills this week. JK. We were literally their 2nd win of the season. That's gross. Forgot we have room now to sign a free agent if we want to. We'll grab the veteran Jerry Hughes here for the locker room morale. I don't want to suffer back-to-back losses, but it's gonna be super tough to travel to Detroit and come out with a victory. I told you so. Dude, our offense has fell off a freaking cliff the last few weeks. Oh, our offensive coordinator's letting us know they're doing a player-only meeting. I said that's not good. I think you should mention it as more than a team meeting and say what so much is happening. Pick the player you think's the best choice to lead the meeting. If you pick quarterback, they'll influence the offensive line, tight end, and wide receivers. You need to make sure I know the personality trait too. I mean, I'm gonna pick Will Levis, so like, what are we doing? But for now, we're just focusing on the Patriots. Got L'Jarius Sneed answering questions. They're starting a rookie at quarterback, so Drake May is the starter. So what's the weakness we can exploit? He struggles with fumbles. This is actually really interesting how in-depth this is. What's L'Jarius Sneed think we need to do? Need to strip the ball every time we hit him. That's a bold strategy. So we'll be successful if we can just force him to fumble once. At least L'Jarius likes the plan. Oh gosh, here we go. Talking about the players only meeting. I know we've been struggling. I'm hearing that you're gonna have a players only meeting. Can't believe you're doing it behind my back. Oh gosh, Will says, how do you know about that? Will's not happy. I'd like to have your input on who leads your meeting. Hopefully they'll let me. Hopefully they trust me enough. Well, Will, ironic enough, it's gonna be you. It literally says you. We need an impact of the wide receivers, tight ends, and himself. So just consider it. And I immediately get a text message. Hopefully Will says he's gonna lead it. Come on, show you're a leader, William. Just talked to Will Levis in the locker room. Sounds like it was a success. He's a team player, not a leader, so his impact on the wide receivers wasn't as big, but they'll play better for the next 3 games. You know what? That's a dub. So Levis did inspire D Hop, Tyler Boyd, and Calvin Ridley, so they'll get +3 to catching, and he'll receive the same boost to deep, medium, and short throw accuracy for the next 3 games. So hopefully we see a spike in offensive production because of that, and hopefully that means we can beat the freaking Patriots here at home. We can't lose 3 straight games. If we lose this, we're out of the playoffs. We lost by 2 touchdowns. What's going on? Yeah, me too, Legarius. Couldn't do enough against the rookie quarterback. Drake May must have went the frick off. Just execute better next time, Legarius. It's simple. Well, we have a message here about our trade deadline. How do you feel about the linebackers after the deadline? I mean, feel decent about it. Like, we added an 82 overall. Defensive coordinator agrees. And our team morale increased by 15, which is much needed because morale's probably down after losing 15 straight. I mean, it's not by much, even after the +15 boost, but at least it looks like everybody's morale now is in the positive. Tony thinks the Chargers have really good defensive tackles, so Tony thinks we should run right at them. Ooh, I don't know if he can get 125 yards. He hasn't got it all year. He can score 2 touchdowns, though. Brother, we are beyond due for a win. Chargers are 4-4. We're about to make them 4-5 right here. Tighten up. Finally, we got back to the winning ways. Now, mock draft number 2 is out. We now probably have a much higher projected pick. Pick 12. They have us going defensive end. I would probably much rather have this D tackle. There's still plenty of time to go before the draft. Apparently, Tony didn't complete his goal. No way we lose to the 1-8 Vikings, right? If we can win, which we should with the season the Vikings are having, we'll be back up to 500 even after that terrible stretch we had and we lost again. Oh, no. The tips our defensive coordinator's giving us not really helping us out. God, we're dead last in the division, man. I don't even know if there's any hope for us. Honestly, if we want any chance at getting back into the playoff race, I think I need to jump in myself and try and beat the Texans here. Levis started strong to the season, but like these numbers just aren't too crazy. Gotta somehow outperform CJ Stroud today. Lose, and we're probably out of the playoffs for good. Huge play here, brother. Massive play. Get to the quarterback, please. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. 4th and 1. Now, what do they do here? They're kicking the field goal. Blocked the kick. Didn't block it. He missed, though. What a start. We'll take every Mickey Mouse missed field goal we can get against us. Now, time to execute here offensively. And notice how he came out trolling the Texans in the Oilers jerseys. Hopefully, we can troll them with a win. Maybe, just maybe, please come down with it, Tyler Boyd. So much just almost happened. Almost a touchdown and a pick on the same play. 3rd down and 10. Unfortunately, I'm going to be kind of conservative here. Go with the screen pass. Not force any mistake, and this might actually be a touchdown. Perfect play call against the blitz, and that's a 1st down Titans. Jig down the seam, maybe. What a throw, and he dropped it. See if we can pick up another 3rd down and long. Jig on the drag. Up the field, that's going to be a 4th and short, isn't it? What do we do? Brother, we 100% go for this. Tajay Spears in the backfield. Big 1st down. Needed that. Play action. This should be a DeAndre Hopkins touchdown. Let's go. Gotta have that, Will. Tajay with the handoff, going nowhere. What do you know? Another 3rd down. There it is again. Please, 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 please. This time overthrown again. Will, we've got to be better. Oh, man. Gotta settle for the 45-yard field goal, but hopefully we'll actually make it. Kick is up. Kick is good. 3-0 lead. I feel hard done by that it's not 7-0 right now. Yo, we simmed to the next key moment, and Devondre Campbell, our trade acquisition, came up with a big 20-yard interception return. So just like that, we got the ball at midfield. Tyler Boyd on the deep shot. He actually came down with that. That was a terrible decision, but sometimes as a quarterback, you just got to take your chances. Now, we 100% have got to punch this in for 6 one way or another. Boyd again. Over the middle. Oh, nice tackle. Take off with Will. Come on. Will Levis. Don't fumble. I got so scared he was going to fumble. Gotta have this. Tony Pollard. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was just a disaster from the get-go. Absolutely cannot fail here. Calvin Ridley, end zone, touchdown Titans, 10-0 lead, and I have to say, much deserved at this point. Cannot believe how well my defense has played so far. And that should have been a pick, honestly. We're going to get the ball back again. The chance to go up by 17 points. Well, unfortunately, we might have to immediately punt the football back. I just literally didn't get the ball off a single time that drive. I'm there. User pick. Jamal Adams, the veteran, with the pick. And look at that interception celebration, dude. I love it. Chunk it deep. D-Hop, please. Go make the grab. He hung on to it. Let's go. This is what happens when you have one of the best wide receiver trios in all of football. Take the for sure yards. Tyler Boyd over the middle. Sets up for a 3rd and 2. Oh, that was almost so bad, but DeAndre Hopkins made it so good. Touchdown, Titans. I told you guys. This man's still a top 10 receiver. I have to say, guys, no, I did not expect a 17-0 lead at halftime. And again, dude, just to confirm, I think we're just too good. Take off, William. Big run. Oh, Tony Pollard's breaking loose. Nice little spin move. Somehow got away and fumbled the ball. That's just not what we wanted to see. Oh, man, that was such a good run and just ended in such devastation. Now they get their turnover celebration. You're down 17-0. Come on. I'm there. Oh, my gosh. I got turned around. That could have been another user pick. Oh, no. Wide open. He dropped it. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Got caught out. Wide open receiver. Got caught on the wrong man. Open receiver, oh no, Dalton Schultz, touchdown Texans. Oh, I had so many chances to put this game away, and boys, they're right back in it, unfortunately. Calvin Ridley down the field, nice play. Tony Pollard out of the backfield, wide open, touchdown Titans. That's why we signed Tony P. He's dangerous on the ground and through the air. And we're right back on top, rightfully so, by 3 possessions. Get off the field here, and it could be the end. Oh, wow. Of course, I gotta hang in there. Tony Pollard out of the backfield. Oh, it's so close. I kind of just want to end it. To solidify the dub right here, we got the right man in the backfield to do so. Tajee Spears, first down, and that should be another Titan dub. Oh, wow, we actually get a Mickey Mouse last-second touchdown. I mean, the Texans hung in there, but 30-14, that was a pretty dominating dub. Will Levis hanging on to the football 100% was the difference in this one. First playoff bracket's out, and obviously we're not in it. Never know, though. There's still a lot of season left. Now we've got to choose some focus players to scout even further. We'll scout Kevin Trinkle, this outside linebacker. Do also want to look at this defensive tackle. And also going to take a look at this offensive guard here. Hopefully those are all gems and we can draft every single one of them. If we can beat the Commanders, we'll be 6-6 on the season with a chance to squeak out a wild card spot. And we did win. Come on, let's keep it rolling here. Let's get a win against the Jags. If we win this, we'd be 1 game out of the AFC South, and we won again. Oh my God, what's happening right now? Now, unfortunately, we still are in just 3rd place, not in the playoff hunt, but still, a ton of things could change here. Apparently, have a linebacker breaking out. Jack Gibbons was flying around last week. He can get 5 tackles and a tackle for loss, and if he does achieve his goal, he'll get that dev trade upgraded, which is always a massive dub. Can't believe after losing 5 out of 6 games, we've won 3 straight. We have got one massive last month ahead of us. Because honestly, if we lose just 1 more game, we're probably out. Let's see if Jack Gibbons at least broke out. Oh no, headed to the coach's office. Hopefully that means something good happened. Oftentimes on defense, it's not about individual goals or stats, and it's more about playing together as a team to do things well. I hear you, coach. I did want to do more. Oh no, does that mean he didn't get it? I need to keep the bigger picture in mind. Please tell me he just becomes an X factor. He earned XP, but didn't upgrade his dev trade, unfortunately. Can we just please beat the Colts here? Thank you. I mean, we're hanging in there to the very freaking end, dude, but I just don't know if we have what it takes. Like, we could come in last, we could come in first. We're still not in the freaking playoff picture, though. 1 win could literally change everything here. I know I've said it before, but if we do lose this game, it's pretty much 100% guaranteed we're out of the playoffs, and we lost by 4. Oh, we got so close. And unfortunately, I think it's pretty much confirmed that we're out of the playoff hunt. I mean, there might be a scenario out there in the universe that exists that we could potentially make it, but, like, it's just a very long shot. Texans probably dying for revenge when we embarrassed them in their home stadium earlier in the season. I mean, we won again. We actually finished 2nd in the AFC South. But unfortunately, dude, even with a 9-8 record, we don't make the playoffs. And you know what sucks even worse? We were literally the first team out. You know what? This was a good season to build a foundation upon. Now, I do want to see who the mock draft has us picking. We're probably picking like all the way down to like 20 now. Mock has us going Jaleel McMillian out of LSU. And I'm not going to lie, like, He kind of looks stink. I really don't know about that in the first round. But we finished the regular season with the 16th offense in the NFL, and defensively fell to 20th. I mean, honestly, not a terrible sophomore year for Will Levis. We've definitely got to do something about this running game. He didn't have a single 1,000-yard receiver, but we're super close to having 3. Kenneth Murray was a massive addition, looks like, in the offseason. Led us in total tackles. Harold Landry, 10 sacks on the year. Honestly, expected a lot more production from Jeff Simmons. He's our leader, and he's up to an 89 overall. Like, we need a little bit better, Jeff. Of course, Pat Mahomes leads the NFL in passing yards. Look at J.J. McCarthy in third. He also threw 21 interceptions. Lamar led the NFL with 45 passing touchdowns to only 3 interceptions. Brock Purdy threw 41 to 3. I'm assuming Lamar probably won MVP here. What a shocker. Josh Jacobs in Green Bay is a crazy combination. And Derrick Henry apparently loving life in Baltimore, unfortunately. And look at Saquon with 21 rushing touchdowns. Giants fans are not happy. Of course, you had Tyreek Hill lead the NFL in receiving yards. You had Jordan Addison come in second. Brandon Ayuk had 21 touchdowns. And Aiden Hutchinson led the league with 17 sacks. So before we reveal the 2024 Super Bowl champion, I did want to point out that we made some massive strides this first season. Like, it wasn't a complete failure. Like, we're up to an 84 overall, an 84 offense, and an 85 defense. Some young players on offense to build around. The only question mark in the offseason is really going to be the wide receiver trio. But defensively, we should be able to hold most of this group together for at least another season or 2. Honestly, my guess is Ravens-Cowboys. Wouldn't be too mad seeing Lamar win a ring. Oh wow, we get back-to-back Niner-Chiefs season. The Ravens just cannot beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. What do you know, dude? The Chiefs win back-to-back Super Bowls. I'm telling you though, this is gonna be us soon. Hopefully we didn't have anybody retire. Gary Hughes, and we're gonna have to look for a new kicker. Across the league, you have Harrison Smith's gone, Russell Wilson, Cam Hayward retires, Cam Jordan. Oh no, dude. When you see all these like good players retire, like, it starts to hurt your soul. So much talent just evaporated into thin air. Now we do have a post-Super Bowl mock draft, which still has us taking the wide receiver from LSU. What kind of storylines do we have here at the end of the season? Off-season workouts. Okay, I like that. Who do you want to talk to? Dude, definitely Jeff Simmons. We need him to get as good as humanly possible. When we meet in the office, dude, things get serious. Coach, they told me you wanted to talk to me. Trying to figure out what you're focused on during the offseason, brother. Pass rush moves, getting off blocks, just getting better at being a defensive end. So, that sounds good. Simple enough. Oh, here we go, Coach. Let's talk about the next few months. What's your plan for the upcoming offseason? Oh, do we make a splash and upgrade the roster? Make sure we win the draft? I'm gonna make a splash and upgrade the roster. Any specific position or just the overall talent? Probably just the overall talent. Don't really have a specific position in mind. I can get better everywhere. On offense or defense, that's a tough one. Probably offense, because we're gonna have to sign a wide receiver, maybe 2. You feel confident that you can improve the talent by training camp? I think so. To successfully meet this goal, you need to trade for or sign an offensive starter with an overall rating of at least 85. Although that's easy work. But the offseason will take place at the start of next episode. But hopefully you enjoyed this one, even though we didn't make the playoffs. But if you did enjoy, you can click right here to watch another Madden 25 banger. While you're here too, do make sure to sub. If everybody watching this sub, we can hit 100 million subs by tonight. Come on, let's get it done.